Hi, so this is for those guys that have called me and asked that we show a few exercises that you can do to try and help you open your stance, get your hips low, and start standing more like a hockey player and playing in the box as opposed to straight up and down. Typically, you bigger guys have a bit of a problem staying low and opening up your stance. These exercises are going to help you to start to make some triggers so that you know to get down. You're going to feel it, and you have to make sure that when you're doing these exercises that you think about what's firing, what muscles are firing, your hips, your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your core, shoulders, your chest, your back, and start to make a connection so that you can really build in the habit and the right process for getting this done properly. Okay? Hope it works for you. First one you can do, just get down, get in your hockey stance, and we want to stay away from this. We want to stay away from this. We want to get into our box, get down, okay? Sticks out in front of you. You're just going to stick handle, just going to walk out to the side, out to the side, out to the side, way out to the side. What I don't want to see is this. Right? We want to get down, get in our stance, outside our shoulders, big step, and we're in this lunge here. We're in this, that's your hockey stride, pushing off with our foot, and we're down. Notice my back doesn't look like this. It's not rounded, it's straight, hips are out. So here's the motion again. Boom, get it right. Do it right. And that's it. And finish here and wait 10 seconds. Get used to this position. Get used to this position. For this next one, you can grab any kind of the bands that we use at the outdoor rink shop. The yellow, the red are the easier ones. Blues are a lot tougher. Wrap it around your ankles. And with this one, we want to maintain that wide stance with the band. So when we do this now, we're going to go to the side. We're going to go sideways with lateral movement, especially for defensemen. It's really important. So we're going to go out as wide as we can, stick handle, hold it, bring it in. Now notice I don't bring it all the way in together. We still keep it at that shoulder width or outside the shoulder width. Back is straight, boom. So this side looks like this. And notice I'm not rushing. We're ingraining this movement in our brain. The other one that we did to help get that stance down and try to widen the stance and get our hips down is the wide stance run into a sprint. So you're going to want to do this over about a 20-yard distance, but here's what it looks like. And it looks like this. And then we're taking those steps. What happens is a lot of the guys will lunge forward. You need the guys to lunge to the side, so that we end up looking like a stride. This next exercise we're going to use is an overhead squat. What we're going to do is reach up high to the sky, make sure that our arms are not in too far and bent at a 90. They need to be way out. Our wrists are locked, like that. So your wrists are locked on the bar or on the stick, whatever you're using. Have our stance. Stick is up above your head. It's not back here. It's not out here. It's above your head. Okay? So now what happens is we've got our stance, and it's a full squat. Hips are out, and back up. Flex your core. Breathe out. Keep your chin up. Then we take this and we work it into the duck walk. going to feel it in your shoulders. You're going to feel it behind your back, in between your shoulder blades, and you're going to feel it in your lower back. Squeeze your abdomen and feel it in your hips. The key with this one is to make sure you keep really good form. So someone needs to be supervising this exercise along with the other ones. The young kids shouldn't be left to do this on their own. I think if you stick with these exercises, you're going to find over time that you're going to really open up those hips and start to build the myelin in your brain to signal you to get down and stay down. You're going to have to take your time, do it slowly, and do it perfect.